Regirock is coming to Pokemon Go, so we're going to give you the top counters to make sure you can fully maximize, know the 100% IVs, and beat out Regirock in Pokemon Go. So you know what time it is, Water the Trade Club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited to have Regirock back? Because it's back, regardless of if you're excited or not, and it's going to come with the legacy move of Earthquake. So Earthquake is going to be on Regirock. I will have a video coming out for you guys tomorrow to see if it's going to be worth your time, energy, and resources to max this Pokemon out. And if you guys do need more raid battles, you can check in the pinned comments, jump into the Discord, totally free, or you can get more exclusive access that is paid through the Patreon, Premier Discord raiders, or even raid with me. So with that said, guys, we're going to look at Regirock. This Pokemon is going to be an all Rock-type Pokemon. It will be in raid battles from Wednesday at 10 a.m. and then all the way until Wednesday the 22nd at 10 a.m. and then that is going to be, my friends, when Rayquaza comes back. So prep your raids, your raid passes, and everything you have coming at it, because that is going to be an exciting time. Rayquaza has not been out for quite some while, but this is not about Rayquaza. So Regirock, being rock, will have 5 weaknesses that are going to be water, steel, ground, fighting, as well as grass. And with it being a rock-type Pokemon, it will be boosted in one condition, that's going to be partly cloudy weather. As far as the 100% IVs, every condition but that partly cloudy weather will yield you a 1784 for the 100% IV. But if it is partly cloudy, it will boost this Pokemon all the way to level 25 at 2230 for that level 25 part. There is going to be a shiny out, obviously, and it is a deep chocolate brown. So it's a very cool color. And then as far as its moveset goes, it's going to get 3 fast moves, which are going to be Lock On, Rock Smash, and Rock Throw. And its charge moves will be Stone Edge, Focus Blast, and Zap Cannon for a grand total of 3. And like I said, the legacy move that it will not be fighting with, but you do catch it with, is going to be Earthquake. So the one moveset I am going to point out here is Focus Blast is going to be strong against Steel-type Pokemon, which is going to be effective. And the Zap Cannon will be effective against Water-type Pokemon, so you do have to be cautious of those. And according to Pokébattler, it's going to take 2.78 trainers to take this down at level 40 counters, so it is not going to be doable. You will have to have 3 people at least to be able to take this Pokemon down. So moving into the top shadow counters right now. There is really only one in here, and that's going to be Shadow Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. Overall, that's going to be rank 3. Very exciting, but that's going to be where it is. Okay, so now let's move into the non-shadows and talk about the Mega Pokemon. This Pokemon is going to be a Rock-type Pokemon, so if you're looking to get more XL candy, I highly suggest you guys use Rock-type Pokemon as Mega Level 3s, which is going to be Aerodactyl to be able to yield you that XL candy in higher quantities if you have that at Mega Level 3. Very important to have Mega Level 3s for each and every typing in Pokemon Go to help you max out on all of that XL candy. And then moving on to the Mega Pokemon that are going to be treated as counters here. So we do have the Hoenn Tour coming up in Las Vegas this weekend. So we're going to have Regirock all the way through the Hoenn Tour into the next week, which will mean these first 2 counters will be viable. We have both Primal Groudon and Kyogre in spot number 1 and spot number 2. Primal Groudon, the moveset recommendation is going to be Mud Shot and Precipice Blades, and then Waterfall and Origin Pulse coming on that Kyogre. So if you think about it, both these Pokemon are going to be extremely strong, the top 1 and 2 counters in the game, which is very impressive. The Groudon is slightly going to be stronger than is this one. And then if you don't have access to these Pokemon, the Swampert with Water Gun and Hydro Cannon is going to be the number 1 Mega right now, but actually the Shadow Metagross is even stronger than that Pokemon, which is pretty impressive. In spot number 5, we have Mega Sceptile. In spot number 6, we have Mega Blaziken. So then without the Megas, we have number 1 spot Terrakion, which is going to have a weakness to fighting, so that's going to be problematic, but with the movesets of Double Kick and Sacred Sword, this Pokemon is extremely effective. And then next in spot number 2, we actually have Kartana. Kartana is a Steel-type Pokemon, so it will be weak to Focus Blast as well, so that's going to be slightly problematic with Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade. And next, we're going to have Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash in spot number 3, followed by Keldeo with Sacred Sword. And then we have Conkeldurr with Counter and Dynamic Punch. So Conkeldurr is a budget counter. The most budget counter that we do have up here right now is going to be Metagross, because it has had a calm day. You should have XL candy. It's been in quite a few events. So that Pokemon is not a legendary. It's a pseudo-legendary, extremely effective, and it's definitely a Pokemon in here that I highly suggest you guys consider because it will have a future Mega as well. And then we have Zaruun with Vine Whip and Power Whip, followed by the Xurkitree with Thunder Shock and Power Whip. That one is a very premium Pokemon because although it's not as premium as the Mythicals, it is still going to be a little bit more rare because it hasn't had a humongous amount of timeout. In the next spot, we have Lucario with Counter and Aura Sphere, followed by Garchomp with Mud Shot and Earth Power, another pseudo-legendary, extremely powerful, easy to get counter. We have had a calm day. Most people have this Pokemon. You can get shinies from lucky trades, very easy to acquire. And then we have Mud Shot and Earthquake on Landorus, followed by Counter and Grass Knot on Breloom. And if you guys do want to keep going down the list and check out different types of counters, you guys can pause anytime over here while I'm finishing up this point right now. Okay, so now we are going to move into the weather condition and how weather is going to affect this Pokemon. So as far as the counters go, sunny weather will boost all the ground type counters. That's going to be the best condition to be able to go after ground type counters. And sunny weather will also boost all the grass type counters, which is going to be effective for if we are using those in our parties. So the weather conditions are going to affect which ones we're going to be using here. In partly cloudy, we are going to get a boost to all of the rock moves coming from Regirock, as well as Regirock being boosted all the way to level 25, which is effective. In the cloudy weather, all of Regirock's fighting moves will be boosted, so Focus Blast will be hitting extremely hard, and then all of our fighting type counters are going to get a boost as well in that cloudy weather. As far as the rainy weather goes, we are going to get a boost to all of our water type counters, so that's going to be effective there. And Zap Cannon will also get a boost. And then finally, we have snowy weather, which will boost all of the steel type counters. So that's going to be Regirock, everything you need to know in a nutshell. Stay tuned for tomorrow to make sure you know if it's going to be worth your time, energy, and resources to power this Pokemon up in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for being here as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.